Hey, it's Giovanni. This is the only dude with an ass for a forehead. I don't get it or what's wrong with him. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Stunfisk series. Yes, that's right. We've got my dad's accounts. This is a level 37 here going up against Giovanni. And so, of course, the main reason we mentioned that is just the Team Go Rocket side will scale up or down their CP based on your level. So just know that when you're trying to replicate this whole Stunfisk thing, Giovanni, Stunfisk gonna make him look like a scrub for the most part. Mostly Galarian Stunfisk. I think we will have a use, though, for our Unovan Stunfisk as well. Unovan was all over the place for GoFest, even if you didn't have a ticket, so hopefully you guys pick some up there or then. And you can hatch your Galarian Stunfisk out of 7k eggs. I think right now, Dragon Week, that's going on while I'm recording this. It might be kind of messing up that egg pool a little bit for your Stunfisk, but still, you get my drift. So this Persian here, it's one of them with Scratch. I always love to show that off just because a lot more people who, let's say, are a little bit more inexperienced or new coming to the Team Go Rocket fights, they'll be like, wait, I'm using a fighting type against Persian, why isn't it winning? And that's because unless you're using Lucario or something with Steel, Giratina Altered Form. We've mentioned a lot of them, you guys. We've covered this so much on this channel. It's everywhere. I'll put that in the description, top pinned comment, etc. Along with some links to see Stunfisk right here because this is the 4th video in the Stunfisk series, unless you want to count the Pokemon Go Fest video, where we also beat the entire Team Go Rocket team with a Stunfisk, especially Galarian form. But like I say, the Persian having Scratch right there, we did have Galarian Stunfisk for its Steel typing. Notice here, we did lose our first Galarian Stunfisk. It wasn't powered up. It was below Great League, but it was kind of well below Great League, just being at 1121 CP. So essentially what just happened there is when it fainted, just know that when you switch out, whenever they switch out, or if a Pokemon faints, or when a charge move is used, the Team Go Rocket side, they're going to stand still for about 3 seconds. That's actually valuable time. It may not sound like a lot, but that's actually extremely valuable time, where you can be generating energy for a charge move. So what we did to take advantage even further of that was we switched in the Unovan Stunfisk. We wanted to just get a few hits in, just so we could generate some energy, and then we put out this Galarian Stunfisk that has Rock Slide. So Rock Slide going to be a little bit more powerful, obviously, than Muddy Water. The purpose of having that first Galarian Stunfisk in there, it had Muddy Water on it. It was mostly to break the shield. So Muddy Water is a move that you can generate energy for with like 3 mud shots or something. It generates really quickly. Rock Slide obviously going to take a little bit longer. It's more powerful, just takes more time. It actually would have probably, I could see a case for us using the Rock Slide one against the Persian. We just wouldn't have broken those shields as fast, because here, obviously, Rock Slide is not going to be super effective going against the Dugtrio, and in fact, the Dugtrio is going to resist it, you know, not very effective. You can still see how much damage we're doing, though. Like, isn't this insane, you guys? So the thing about Dugtrio is, to me, this will just be my opinion, let's say. Everybody has their own situation in the game, everyone's in different places and what they struggle with and everything. Dugtrio was the easiest middle spot Pokemon that Giovanni could have for me. Again, don't get triggered by that, it's just my own experiences. I recognize everybody's different. We've got videos for all of his middle spots. And this is the Stunfisk series, you know, where we just show off Stunfisk. We're not trying to, like, advise on other Pokemon that you could use here. It's just literally, like, look at this. I mean, we even have not very effective hits, and we're still just spamming them off. And that's the beauty of Stunfisk, is you get it with a Mud Shot. In Unovan's case, you could also have Thunder Shock. If you've got that, dude, like, you can spam these moves, meaning you can just keep on doing them. And in Team Go Rocket, you know, that's like the death for them, you know, their side. So that really helps you out when you can get these charge moves fired off quickly and rapidly. Look at this. So now we got Discharge. This will obviously be super effective going up against Giovanni's Suicune that he's got right here. So we probably got one of the more easier lineups, I would say, and move choices and everything. It's using Extra Sensory against us right now as the fast attack, and we can actually get a charge move going before that Extra Sensory actually hits our Pokemon. So you can see here, okay, maybe this time it's going to hit because I didn't have enough energy right there. But you notice on the last 2-3 times I did that charge attack, you could see the Extra Sensory attack over my Stunfisk, but it actually wasn't doing damage. So if you get the charge move off while they do a fast move on you like that, you actually will not take the damage from that fast attack if you're lining up your charge move at that exact moment. So I hope you guys are ready to see some more Galarian Stunfisk, because we'll throw back in this one with Rock Slide. The main thing that we're looking out for at this point is we know we could win. The issue is going to be the time, so we got to keep an eye out maybe on the top middle. Notice, of course, Galarian Stunfisk is going to resist actually the Extra Sensory attack. It's going to have resistance to Psychic, so we're still just here trying to do as many rock slides as we can, and I do know that I'll probably lose this one, but have Unova and Stunfisk totally fine. But here's the thing. So there you go. In the top middle of the screen, you can see that there's the countdown right there. This is going to be down to the wire, folks. It gets insane right here. I know what happens. I've recorded this previously, and I'm just commentating over it, but look at that, dude. 2 and 1 on the clock right there. The Stunfisk team coming in hot. Dude, they pulled it off. And this is just proof. You could have them at near Great League levels or below. So some things that could potentially change the tide even more in your favor is obviously powering up the Stunfisk even more than that. Or if you really want to go crazy, maybe if you've got a Galarian Stunfisk with Muddy Water, you could also teach it a second move. So this is just for those who have the candy, have the Stardust, that they want to invest in that. And I'm not saying everybody should or does. This is just simple recommendations where you can sometimes solo certain Team Go Rocket teams, or at least do even better than you saw on screen, which wasn't bad. This is just Stunfisk. A little flat bear trap is rockin' socks. But yes, you can position yourself even better if you have that second charge move and go with Earthquake. So a Stunfisk with Muddy Water and Earthquake, even Muddy Water and Rock Slide. You know, you've got your shield breaking move. Muddy Water also has the debuff. It can debuff the opponent's attack while being used mostly to break out those shields. Of course, it would have been super effective against that Doug trio. But you guys, you gotta see the results. You can check them out with an end screen right here on screen. If you can just click that, it'll take you to one of the other videos or the entire playlist for the Stunfisk series. This is gonna close it out for this current Team Go Rocket round, and we'll be back to making regular how to beat so-and-so leader videos very, very soon. So thank you guys so much for viewing.